Hi guys, today I am looking to finally get the wiring done on the Matrix. I just started not too long ago, got everything set up. I busted open the glove box, got everything out. And so right here, you can see I've got everything put out. And down here, you can see the ECU with all the wiring harness. So I've never seen a video on YouTube that shows you how to do it, but essentially there's videos on YouTube that show you how to take this out, the glove box. It's super easy. It's not that hard. You just yank it out pretty much. And essentially this over here will have two clips at the bottom that clip onto the bottom of the ECU and it goes up. So these two clips, I'll find them right here and I'll show them to you. They look something like this. And they just clip up to the bottom. Those hold in the ECU and hold this flap upwards. And essentially you gotta take out this connector over here, that connector over here, and the engine control module part of the wiring harness is back here. And you can route it. I'll just flip the camera. You can see it goes all the way out back to the back of the engine where it goes out into the hood out there. So essentially what I need to do for this 2ZZ swap is I need to take the ECU out with the harness, the engine control module part of the harness, and splice in the sensors. I've got two sensors for the VVT-Li and lift sensor, and I have two more sensors for the throttle body. So yeah, essentially I just wanted to make this video because I know that a lot of people haven't made this video. I've never seen a video on YouTube for it. So essentially you take those out, and there is one that goes there just like that, one of these over here, and there's one that goes over here that holds the ECU down there. So it's just a video. I'll probably record it once I get all the harness and all this stuff out of there, because like I said, I'm doing a 2ZZ swap, so all this stuff needs to come out regardless. So yeah, I'll probably take a video once I'm done with this. I'm recording this literally 2 minutes later. Ignore like the filthy interior. Essentially there is this one clip that was holding me back that holds what is it, this big bundle over here together to it. That was the only thing holding me back from taking this out. So essentially, here it is. It's for a 1ZZ FE. There's the code right there. I might end up selling this. So if you guys see me on YouTube and are interested in buying it, it's in decent condition. There's around 300,000 miles on, or 300,000 kilometers, sorry, on this car. So yeah. ECU out. Next, I'm just gonna reroute all this bunch of wires back. Repin, D-pin, all that good stuff. And then we'll see if the car starts, man. Like, I don't know how long this is gonna take. It might take me a couple days. I don't know, but like I'm getting shit done. So yeah, this is just a video on YouTube on how to remove the ECU from a 1ZZ. I'm guessing it's the same for the XRS, because I mean I have an XRS ECU. It looks the exact same pretty much that I'm swapping in. So yeah, I just gotta figure out that, take the harness out from the car, and then yeah, it's currently raining, so I've been doing this out in the rain. But yeah, it's done. I don't know why I was like breaking my head so much over it. There was no videos for it, so I was just like, whatever, I'll just attack it, see what it looks like. Super simple. 2 bolts that go into here, that go right there, and then you got that one clip over here that holds it, and you got those 2 clips that holds it at the bottom over here that pop out over here. So yeah, that's it. You can easily disconnect these. They were super easy for me to pull out. They're not like super old, crusty and all that. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated with the Matrix build so far. This is what it's looking like. So I'm over here. I just got the ECU out. I'm trying to get it off the mount. What I'm using to get these little screws out is a T25. So right over here you can see T25. if it'll focus. Come on. Yeah, T25 right there. So just using a T25, boop, 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 boop. Should be 4 of them. I'm guessing if you have 2, it's no big deal. And the other thing that I realized is the size comparison, man. This thing is much larger, much longer than the onesie. Like, look at the size comparison. So I don't know how I'm gonna make this work, but I'm gonna make it work. Yeah. So this is just a side-by-side comparison to show you guys how much bigger the 2ZZ is. So this mounting plate is actually part of the 1ZZ, I guess, K5 ECU. I don't know what to do with that. I might just have to zip tie this thing to this. Like, I really do not know. I'm gonna figure it out though. So yeah. Oh, we'll see. We'll see what I can figure out over here. But essentially, I got it off. I bought this specifically for a Matrix XRS. So I'm pretty sure this is an XRS ECU. It's a, what, 04? Yeah, it's an 04 XRS ECU. So it should mount up to this plate somehow. I'll figure it out, but yeah. Pretty weird comparison. That this one is substantially larger than that one, and that one has a mounting plate on the back, and this one doesn't. So we'll see. So guys, I'm over here with Bork, Adam Bork. You're gonna be featured in my YouTube video.
Yeah, it's definitely time for an intake cleaning on this bitch.
Yeah, so essentially, explain to my viewers what you did to this motor.
Well, 3 months ago, I was in a rush on doing an oil pressure sensor on my car, and I cracked the block. As you can see right here, this is the oil pressure sensor, and I cracked around it. So I have to take the motor out and replace that, so.
Yeah, so this is his Elantra GT. I mean, right now you can't see it. It's pretty slammed, I guess. What are the mods done to this thing?
Recent coilovers, you know, I got a custom intake manifold all done on it. I've got a full wood floor chunk set up in the back. I got the Genesis wheels, you know, I've added like hood struts, I don't know.
Yeah.
LED everything, you know, new coil packs. I've even got a oil catch can for it as well. Like just a muffler delete and stuff on it. Nothing too crazy as of right now, but
Yep.
It'll get more and more once I actually get the motor out and get a new motor put in it.
So yeah, he's over here doing that, and I thought might as well get the wiring harness over here started. So man, this shit is fucking crazy. I'm sorry for all the swearing, but like, man, I cannot take it. So this is the main issue. This is the other issue other than the VVT sensors. That stupid radio is gonna get me copyrighted. But essentially this does not hook up. This is for electronic throttle body. The one on the Matrix and 2ZZ is like a, you know, cable throttle. So this, I need to switch this out for 2 other sensors, and I'm trying to find where this routes, and I tried to reroute this, and I have 2 options in between these 2 over here. One of them goes into here, one of them goes into here, and one of them goes right there. That's second one, that's second black one to the right, the closest to the right to my finger. So there's that one, and this other one, which routes all the way over here, and it also comes out as 3 wires, these 3 wires, but goes into the ECU pin connector. So I'm thinking it's this one, because the rest of the wires are green, yellow, brown, and the only green, yellow, browns are really on this connector. So I'm thinking that this makes sense, that it would make sense for the throttle position center to be connected to these as opposed to these, but man, I really don't know. This is confusing. This is really confusing. We'll figure it out though, surely. And for this, for these sensors, sure, yeah, they'll fit in. They go right here, right next to these two grounds over here. They go right there. But of course, they won't reach. They won't reach all the way. So you'll have to extend these. We'll just like chop these like over here, keep the pinned ends, extend it all the way around, put the pinned ends back on, pin it back into the ECU connectors, put it all back in, and then like this is like the big major one. Like this is the major issue that I'm running in. Like not this I've seen videos of it everywhere, people doing it on the Silicas, MR2s. That's fine, I know what to do with this. But this one, hell no, I do not know what to do with this. So I don't know, we'll see. So I have solved 50% of my problem. Where did that sensor just go? Yes. So as you guys can see, I have realized that there's only 4 wires out of that sensor that actually stay separate. This black and white one stay separated, and they pop out as this solid black, okay, that goes all the way through, it stays black all the way through, and these wires over here, right? I color match these over here, if the camera will focus, yes. These over here, which connect into these over here. You can see them, ignore that dark green one, but so this brown one, or that brown one over here, the one right 2 over, and the one right underneath that lighter green, that like turquoise one. So brown, skip the green, skip the dark green, go to the lighter green, and then turquoise right behind it, and this yellow one that goes right down there, right there. So it goes down there, and so my only other issue is for this solid black wire, like I was talking about, there's these 2 over here, but this one turns gray, right, after it comes out, right? There's nothing else, but, and these connect to these 2, like, I want to say butt connectors. I really don't know what these are. I'm not that good with electrical, clearly. So these 2. And so I realized that this one over here actually connects to the ECU over here, but also pops out as a black wire over here, right over here, and turns into a gray, splits up into 3 wires, even though it started off with 2. So, you know, like, I'm really confused with that. I'm really confused with that. That's like the only issue. Other than that, I can literally just repin, do all that, re-put the whole harness together, and we'll be fine. But so far, I've done good progress with finding these 4 wires that go connect to this. So at least I can depin these over here. And with this one, I really strongly believe that it's these 3 wires over here compared to these 2 that go up here and down here. So if anything, if it is these ones, we can just depin these ones and then check out where the other connectors go over there into the harness, and where they connect into whether these pins or these pins, that pin. I really don't know. So figure it all out. But so yeah, this is where I'm at. I figured some stuff out partially, not a lot, but essentially it's not super hard to trace it. It's just really like figuring out which one it is, because this is really confusing. Like, both ends were taped gray, you know, both have 3 wires coming out gray, white, and black. This one has gray, white, and black, and this one, and the other wire, this one over here, goes to 3 different connectors compared to this one that goes to 1 connector, you know? So I'm really confused. I'm like scratching my head over it. I'm really, yeah, really confused. If there's anyone out there that knows about these matrices, that's worked on this kind of stuff on the '05 models with the electronic throttle body, convert them to manual throttle body or cable throttle, I would freaking love any advice if you guys have any. But yeah, this is where I'm at. This is how it's going. Bork, he's getting a few things done. Yeah. Bork, when are you pulling this thing out?
Well, working on it.
Oh yeah. So yeah, this will be the outro of the video.
This thing still has a fucking original Hyundai battery from 2016. That's surprising.
Also, okay, here, yeah. This is what I wanted to show. So these, yeah, these other connectors over here, these are for the cable throttle. And I really don't know why Toyota just didn't do it, man. Like, it's so stupid because this is 3 connectors or 3 prongs per connector. 6 prongs, 1 connector. Why not just put them together in the first place? But yeah, so these are the two that you're gonna need for the throttle body if you are doing the swap, going from 1ZZ 05 Matrix. I'm guessing any 1ZZ with an electronic throttle body to cable throttle, you're gonna need these. So let me try and find out how I can do this while having the phone in my hand. So essentially, we deepen this, but I originally cut the wires, so we're just gonna like resplice it. Same with this brown one, and same with this red one. You're gonna have to put a bit more length on them because, like I said, this was a wiring harness off a Celica GTS, and the ECU sat a lot closer to the harness than in the Matrix. So we gotta do that. This is part of them. It's a white black striped with silver, a red with silver, and a brown one. And for this other sensor, which looks like this, oh, if it'll focus, please focus. Camera won't focus, but yeah, it looks like that. You'll be having brown, black, silver, or sorry, red, black, silver striped, black, white striped with silver, and another black, white striped, but with slightly skinnier black stripes and silver pattern on it. So these are the 2 for throttle body that you're gonna need. They look like this. Yep. And the 2 other sensors that you're gonna need for VVT-Li and the lift system. So yeah, this is where I'm at. Have a good one, guys.
More power.
Yeah, more power, baby.
Lift.
More power, baby. VTEC, baby.
Yeah, I was gonna say
VTEC just get kicked in. So yeah, we'll get to it, and hopefully by the next video I actually get this shit done. So goodbye. I'll see you guys in the next one.